So we have the NSE IPO has pretty much got a clearance now, with the SEBI removing the objections that it had. It had itself filed a case against them, and SEBI has disposed of proceedings against the NSE in the alleged co-location case. If you recollect, this entire thing which is there was permitting, NSE did not have a detailed defined policy for the use of co-location facility. It had even failed to monitor the use of the secondary server by the TMs without having sufficient reason. So the defense put forward by NSE about the issuance of welcome email in the form of registration enablement mail at the time of providing colo facility to TMs, that can't be justified to continue this allegation too long. Therefore, this case has been now withdrawn by SEBI. Once SEBI is withdrawn, the gates are now open in this co-location case now. Therefore, NSE can go ahead with its huge IPO, which I believe will be the largest. NSE and BSE, as you know, have the monopoly in India for operating the stock exchanges. And naturally, you have seen the stock performance of BSE has been phenomenal. So NSE should do very, very well. It's naturally got brokerage into everything that you deal in: options and stocks and derivatives and everything. Every transaction, it is, you have to pay something to the BSE or the NSE. But history has shown that whenever these very big IPOs or mega IPOs come out, that is normally the time when you should be a little worried, because it sucks out a lot of liquidity as well. In any event, the NSE's IPO is not coming tomorrow. It's still some time away, but keep it on your cards and keep it on your radar also. The market, I explained in the month of September, will move between greed and fear. You have seen fear at many points of time. Greed will also come. There will also be a point of time when the market will move up like wildfire. It will shoot up like crazy. If you narrow down to this week, you'll find there could be many periods of negativity also coming in. But within all this that I'm telling you, there will be a period when the market can shoot up also. Be very careful. And there is always happiness whenever there an interest rate cut comes from the Federal Reserve. There's always, so September 18 is the decision day. You will get to hear, most probably you should see a interest rate cut on that day. Whether it's 25 basis points or 50 basis points is the moot point, is the question. You may see a good 25 basis points for sure. 50, they may let it remain for, 50 may signal a panic mode, which they may try and avoid. That's my best judgment at this point of time. But the problem is not this. This may lead to happiness in the market for some short period of time. But the bigger problem that I am seeing is that whenever these interest rates come, like they came in 2008, they were normally a little late. So the jobs market has begun to soar as far as the tech sector is concerned in many parts of the world. Not only that, if you look at the overall scenario, the growth is slowing down, just starting to slow down. If you look even India, fastest growing economy in the world. But if you look at cars, the inventory is getting piled up at the dealers. Right? You're seeing it. In fact, to the extent that the dealers are calling up the manufacturers that slow down. Don't send us so much inventory. We are unable to deal with it. Okay. So the inventory is beginning to pile up. Not only that, there could be other sectors which could get impacted. For example, real estate has been in a tremendous redevelopment boom. Look of every second company is into big redevelopment in Mumbai and many other cities. But there could be a point of time when all this comes into great amount of how much people will buy. Look at the fancy prices all over that are going on, right? It's not easy to afford. The affordability index is also there. We do in our part of a team work, we do look at affordability index also. That is also going to come into question. If you must have seen that every day you get 2 or 3 calls from some real estate marketing team. That itself shows that they are also getting desperate. They want the movement of the property to happen quickly. When it does not happen, then who will repay all those loans that they have taken from the housing companies, from the banks? What will happen to all that? This mess has happened before. I'm not saying it'll happen tomorrow, it'll happen one good day. But I'm just preparing you because most of my work is very contrarian. I like to prepare in advance. That's how people make money out of my advice. As far as the immediate short term is concerned, I told you that this week should see some negatives also, some few positive timings, but it will be a combination. We are releasing in our group all the timings, dates, etc. As far as a little further is concerned, people would be happy with the Fed decision. At one point of time, the markets can move up like wildfire, can move fast as well, very fast. Yet, I caution everybody that don't take it at face value. Eventually, fear is going to overtake greed. There will be a point of time when the markets may start getting trembling by all this recessionary fears and all this. I'm just giving you a long range perspective of the markets, of the global financial markets, so you know how to prepare yourself not only from a trader's perspective who deals only in options, but from your portfolio point of view, your overall perspective, how you should deal with the markets.